Hello everybody, it's Numerologist Michelle Buchanan here with your numerology forecast for August 2024. So August 2024 is what is known as a 7 universal month. And that means that this is a time to focus on your inner development, your self-awareness, your self-improvement, your personal growth and development, your understanding of self. And this is really, really important. Number 7 is always a very important number in numerology because what it means is the deeper you go within, the more you understand yourself, the more you know the intricate details of your personality, your patterns of behavior, your triggers, your limiting beliefs, your mindset, the way that you behave, why you behave, who you are, why you are the way you are, why you react the way you do, why you perceive things the way you do. The more self-aware you are and the more able you are to make improvements, the higher your vibration. So spirituality isn't just the glitz and glamour of psychic abilities and synchronicities and manifestation and mediumship and crystals and cacao ceremonies and all these sorts of things. The journey of spirituality is raising our vibration through personal development and self-awareness. That's the real spirituality in terms of its importance as the backbone to everything. It is the foundation that will assist you and being able to become more intuitive and being able to open up more of the psychic senses and being able to be more synchronistically in harmony with the universe, more readily able to be in the right place at the right time, more accurate and successful in deliberate creation with the manifestation process using laws such as the law of vibration, the law of attraction. This is the key to everything. And a lot of people don't get that. They just want to jump ahead to all the glitz and glamour and then complain why they're not very accurate in receiving intuitive or psychic guidance and information or even reading a situation because they don't give it any effort and time, and they haven't put any time and attention and effort into personal self-awareness and personal growth and development. So for some, it may seem a bit boring, but really, when it comes to self-mastery, it is the key to everything, and it's a fantastic opportunity. So whenever there's a number 7, whether it's in your own personal chart, through your own full birth certificate name, date of birth, and all the personality numbers or forecasting numbers that are in your personal chart, if you don't know what that is and you'd like to know, hit me up. That's what I do. I'll give you some information on how you can do that. But so whether you're in a 7 anywhere in your chart, this is where life is giving you an opportunity to go within. And don't take it, and you don't want to underestimate the importance of this opportunity, because the more work you do on the inner, the higher your vibration. The more you raise your vibration, the higher your vibration, the more in alignment you are with your life's purpose, the more that you feel in harmony with all that is. You feel a sense of oneness. You feel inner peace. You feel happiness. You're always in the right place at the right time. You're healthier. Things just flow in your life. There are so many advantages as to why it's such an important opportunity. And this is a 7 universal month, August. So take advantage of that and go within. Look at your limiting beliefs. Look at your patterns of behavior. Do some personal development work. Read some books. It's a great month for studying and learning any type of wisdom and knowledge. It's also a time to spend more time connecting with nature. It's also a month to spend more quality time alone if possible, especially without distractions, and complete silence if possible. The more in silence you are, and the more stillness you create around you, the easier it is to hear the voice and the calling of your own higher self, your soul speaking to you, your inner higher power your mighty I am presence, filtering in through your mind, through your thoughts, your feelings, what is for your greatest good, what is for your highest good, what decisions to make, what steps to take in your life. It just gives you clarity and a feeling of connection to all that is. So silence, quiet time alone without distractions, and going into that place, meditation, breath work, body movement, walking along the beach, going into forests, gardening, tootering around and just pottering around at home without a whole bunch of distraction or noise, just being left alone with your own inner knowing and your own thoughts and feelings, so that whatever you need to work on, whatever needs to be understood and addressed, can filter up, it can come and rise up to the surface of your awareness to be recognized and understood, and then you have a plan of action of some realizations and some aha moments that will present themselves to you so that you can become your highest potential. You can be happier and more at peace within yourself. But these things don't often flow to the surface or rise to the surface when we're distracted. They can only rise to the surface when we create the stillness, the silence, and the space for them to occur. So that's why it's really important. So make the most of this month if you can, and see the benefit of that beautiful number 7 and how it can assist you in your life. So let's move on now to calculating your personal year number for your personal year and personal month number for August 2024. For those who prefer written instructions, have a look in the comments in the YouTube video. If you're watching the YouTube video, read the comments below and you will see the calculation formula. If you are reading this or listening to this, from my website, then you will see the instructions written on the page of my readings, on my forecast page and predictions. And here they are to follow, if you can handle it verbally. You're going to add the day and month of your birth date to number 8. The reason we add to number 8 is because 2024 adds up to 8. So we're adding up the day and month of your birth date to number 8. So let's use the example for the birth date, the 28th of March. We would go 2 plus 8 is 10, and then add that to 3 for March. 10 plus 3 is 13, and then we're going to add it to number 8. 13 and 8 is 21. 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the rule of thumb in calculating your personal year and other numbers in numerology is keep adding any double numbers or triple numbers, whatever numbers you have, keep adding them together until you eventually get a single number between 1 and 9. Let's use another example just to get the point across. Let's use the birth date, the 17th of November. We would add the 17 and November to number 8. So we would go 1 plus 7 is 8, and then number 11 for November. So we add 1 and 7 is 8, and then we go 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, and we're adding that 10 to number 8. 10 plus 8 is 18. Keep adding double numbers together to get a single digit. 1 plus 8 equals 9. So that would be a 9 personal year for the 17th of November. All right, so let me go in now into the actual forecast for each of the individual personal years, starting with personal year number 1. You guys are in a whole new beginning this year. New opportunities, new mindset, a new way of living, thinking, being. It's a year to take action and to move forward. However, for the month of August, you are in a 9 personal month. That means this is a month of out with the old to make way for the new. So it's a time to reevaluate your life. What is working? What needs improving? What needs removing? Moving forward. So you're having a look and you're looking at, all areas of your life and what you want to continue with moving forward, or what needs work, or what you need to release and let go of, what you may have outgrown, what isn't working anymore. This is also a month to focus on transformation. A great month to combine the ability to go deep within yourself in the 7 universal month with your own 9 personal month. So you can do that inner work and how you can improve the things within yourself and within your life. It is a month to forgive, to accept, to let go, and to create a clean slate and tie up loose ends. So I'll leave that with you, and I wish you a wonderful month. Now we will move on to personal year number 2. You guys are in a year where it's working on things behind the scenes. A new beginning may have been created in some way last year, or a new way of living, a new mindset. And this year you are basically, the seed has been planted. You are now watering the seed, creating a solid foundation around the seed that has been planted so that it can grow strongly and create stability. So you're finding balance within your life and within yourself. You're finding ways to create harmony, and you're doing the work behind the scenes, crossing your T's, dotting your I's that need to be done to get yourself and your life how you want it to be. This is a time where you may be looking at balancing out your emotions, and creating a harmonious inner feeling of peace and harmony, cooperating with others, learning how to recognize any emotions, especially repressed emotions as they arise. Therefore, you may feel extra sensitive this year, but it's about tidying up your emotions and creating a solid emotional foundation, as well as mental and physical. For the month of August, you're in a 1 month of new beginnings. This is a time to take action. The number 2 year is typically quite a slow year, but you are now in a month for August where things may speed up. The light is green. Go forward. Take action. You may have some new ideas. You might have a new project you want to start. Could be anything. A new friendship, a new health regime, a new diet, a new eating plan, a new way of thinking. It may even be something such as a new way of perceiving an ongoing issue in your life. Some people could have a new job offer, a new relationship. There are so many different ways number 1 can show up in our life. But this month is saying, take action. Get in the driver's seat of your life. Be proactive, self-motivated, and believe in yourself and be courageous and strong. I leave that with you, and I move on now to personal year number 3. You guys are in a year where life may put you in a situation that will highlight what is making you unhappy or what isn't working, so that you can get clear about what needs to be done to create the happiness that you want and need. This is a year to promote happiness and joy. It is a year that life is trying to encourage you to get out and about a bit more, to be a bit more social, to reconnect with friends or people, to have more laughter, more lightheartedness in your life. So you may find that you're more social, you want to express yourself more. There may be more opportunities for those that are creatively or artistically inclined to express yourself. It's a very busy year where a lot can happen. There can be a lot of fingers and a lot of different pies, a lot of things happening. So you need extra effort to be disciplined, focused, and structured and create stability within yourself. But it can be a really fun year. But first you need to be clear about what makes you not feel very much. First you need to be clear about what's not fun in your life, and making the necessary changes within your own self and perceptions, as well as physical situations that need to be improved to be happy. So for the month of August, you are in a 2 personal month, and that is a month where slow and steady wins the race. So just know that this is a month to slow things down. And if you have plans or actions, things that you want to happen, you can't force them to happen, okay? You have to trust divine order and timing. not your order and timing of events. So go with the flow. Trust that life knows what's going on and that the universe knows the order that things need to unfold. So be patient, be very tolerant and understanding of other people. You may feel a bit hypersensitive this month. You may feel that you're easily rattled. You might overreact. So be aware of that. It's a month where you are being encouraged to open your heart, to be more heart-centered, more loving, more wanting to connect in a deeper way to other people or to life or even to your own higher self and your own inner being. To love yourself, to work on your self-esteem, your self-confidence. Some people may have opportunities to get closer in terms of bonding and getting deep and meaningful with either groups of people, specific individual people. Some people have opportunities to improve their relationships, not only with their partners, but family, friends, neighbors, other people in your life. Now, some people can go through emotional challenges because the 2 does represent emotions, and it's not only positive emotions. So some people may have some repressed emotions presenting themselves and you're wondering, why am I feeling this way? Where is this coming from? Well, it could be a repressed emotion that needs you to acknowledge it, to understand it, so that you can then make peace with it and release it. So it's a really good thing when that happens. Don't be afraid. If you do feel hypersensitive this month, don't think this is the new you and you're going to stay this way, especially if you feel like an emotional wreck at times or a bit down. Don't worry, it's just the 2. It's creating that feeling and those thoughts and emotions within you so that you can understand them, make friends with them and release them or transmute them into uplifted, positive, higher vibration thoughts, perceptions and emotions. Some people may meet someone special if they're single. The key to a successful relationship is to be in a mindset of, what am I able to offer this relationship? What can I bring to be of service to assist another person? As opposed to, what can I get? What can I get? What can I take? What do they have to give me so I can love them? It's more about, what am I able to give to create a positive connection with another human being? I'll leave that with you and I'll move on now to personal year number 4. You guys are in a year where it is all about doing the work, effort required to get yourself and your life where you want it to be and how you want it to be. This can be for some people a need to do work on the physical, maybe actually doing work that needs to be done in terms of getting their house, their home in order, getting their workplace in order, getting their business in order, maybe bringing in sort of systems or protocols or steps that you need to take to make the business or the home or a relationship or your health better. It's about realizing and recognizing what steps need to be taken to improve something and then doing that work. Can be a busy year where there's a lot required of you. Sometimes it may feel like you're putting in twice as much effort for half the results. It may also feel like there's delays and obstacles and you may feel a bit frustrated by that. But this is a year to test you, to say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. To just sit down, get your head down, your bum up, and do the work. Don't run away. Don't complain. Don't sweep it under the carpet. Don't take the dodgy, easy path thinking you're going to avoid the responsibilities and action and work that needs to be done. That will just turn on. That will end up turning out to be the wrong way to go about this 4 energy. But for the month of August, you are in a 3 month. And that 3 month is about having a bit more fun. So things will speed up a bit and they can be quite fun and adventurous and exciting. This is a month to lighten up, to take a break, take a vacation, or just chill out if you can. Catch up with friends, be more social. A great time to focus on any creative or artistic pursuits. Also a great time to watch funny movies or to watch some reruns on Netflix or YouTube of anything that cheers you up and makes you feel good. Music, laughter, dance, self-expression is very important that month, this month of August. So I want you to make an effort to get out and about, to see the world through the eyes of the child, and make being happy your core purpose for the month of August. Let's move on now to personal year number 5. You guys are in a year of change. You may feel like change, progress, and movement. Things can move quite quickly in a 5-year, and there's a lot of opportunity for you to expand and progress along your path. There are opportunities for changes, so if there are changes that you want to make, go out of your way and make them. Be proactive about making changes that need to be made. Because if you don't, and changes need to be made, and you're procrastinating or being lazy or just keeping the status quo because you just are afraid of taking action, life or the universe can sometimes force that change upon you in a way out of the blue that's not convenient. We don't want that. You've got a better chance of being in the driver's seat if you are proactive about making the changes that need to be made. This is a year where it can be a lot of adventure. Some people feel a bit of a feeling of having itchy feet. They can't quite settle. They feel restless. They need a change, but they don't know what it is. Some people can even feel quite reckless in a 5-year, do crazy things they normally wouldn't do. But the whole point of this year is to be more adventurous, try some new things, make changes, and be in the mindset of adapting to whatever life throws at you. Now, for the month of August, you're in a 4 personal month, and that is a month to do some hard work, okay? To knuckle down, get the work done, do whatever needs to be done to get yourself and your life where it needs to be, where it wants to be. Whatever actions need to be taken, take them, do the work. There may be delays and frustrations and obstacles this month, but the motto for the 4 is when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Do the work. Get your head down, your bum up, figure out a game plan, the steps that are needed to achieve your goal, and take them one step at a time and do the work to make things happen. It is a time to create order in your life, stability in your life, whether that's emotional stability, physical health and stability, a stable home life, stable financial. Some people may need to save money or to do things that create more financial stability. Everybody's life is different and everybody's needs are different. So there's not one way or one meaning that will suit everyone. Everyone's different. So I leave that with you, and I hope you have a great month. Now, personal year number 6, you guys are in a year where there is a strong focus, first of all, on your own self-care and self-love and self-esteem, and working on issues of perfectionism and accepting the imperfection in yourself and other people and in life in general. But it's also a year where there may be effort required from you to be there for either a cause, family, other people, those in need, situations where it's ideal that you do the right thing. All right, so whether it's a decision that needs to be made and you'd rather make the decision for your own self and your own needs, but you know the right thing to do is to actually put your own needs aside and do something out, of service of another person or a situation or a project or whatever it is. There are many different ways that this can present itself, but the 6 is about being of service, putting your own needs on the back burner, and being that sort of self-serving, self-sacrificing sort of person without expecting anything in return, but just doing it because you know it's the right thing to do and it's assisting another person. Some people in a 6 year can have relationship issues that rise, that are brewing beneath the surface, that rise to be addressed this year. And they could be relationship issues with any kinds of people in your life. It's not just your partner. It can be friends, your children, family, in-laws, neighbours, work colleagues, clients, friends. This shows up in many different ways. Some people can realize as a result of these issues that it's actually time to walk away. the contract's over, it's time to walk away. And other people, it's, no, this is an opportunity not to walk away, but to work on creating a better connection, a better understanding through differences, through realizing how differently we think, we feel, we operate, but let's find some way that we can still negotiate a way to make things work through a deeper understanding of ourselves and each other. Great time to do work around the home, animals, pets, gardens, renovating, all that sort of stuff. And good year. And for the month of August, you're in a 5 personal month. So that 5 month is about change. Now, some of those changes can be unexpected. So this is a month or a time where it's good to pivot and be very adaptable so that whatever life throws at you, you are able to still land on your feet. Don't hold on to what was. Shift and move. Become a chameleon. Adapt to your new environment, your new circumstances. It can be a very exciting time, a very dynamic. Number 5 can be very adventurous, very exciting. Some people need to make changes, and if you need to make changes, you must make them. It's a great energy for change. It is also an energy where, a month where if you know there are changes that need to be made and you're not making them, then life may throw you a curveball that forces those changes upon you that may be inconvenient. So we don't want that. We want you in control. We want you one step ahead of the game. So whatever presents, adapt yourself and act accordingly. Make changes proactively. Great time to try some new things. Have some adventure in your life. Some people might act out, be a little bit reckless in a 5 energy, so make sure that you don't overindulge, especially in things that pleasure the physical senses, whether it's eating, drinking, drugs, sex, gambling, spending, obsessing. Can be quite an obsessive energy. So make sure you have a positive August and that you are focused and disciplined and have adventure and fun. So let's move on now to personal year number 7. You guys will already have an indication of the 7 energy because of the year that you're in, because the universal month that we're in for August is a 7 universal month, as I explained in the introduction. So you know that this is a year for you to work on your inner self, because the more work you do on the inner, the better the circumstances will be in your outer physical world. So this year is very important in terms of you reaching your highest potential, you figuring out who you are, why you are the way you are, your patterns of behavior, your limiting beliefs, your behavioral patterns and triggers, things that may be holding you back. To become aware of those things and work on improving them. Make sure you get enough time on your own to rest and relax and recuperate, and spend time on your relationship with source energy, your spiritual self, putting time and attention and energy into developing and strengthening your connection with source energy, whatever you believe in, whatever your practices are, whether it's meditation, breath work, prayer, studying, learning, working with spirit, it doesn't matter. Whatever your thing is, do more of it this year. You are in a 6 month for August, and that means there may be a requirement of you to do the right thing when it comes to being of service to other people. Maybe family members, colleagues at work, clients, neighbors, children, grandchildren, in-laws, parents, friends. Relationships in your life may take center stage this month. There may be people that need you, relationships that might need work. For some people, it can be a time to make up, to settle a score, to forgive, to create a better connection through deeper understanding and creating a harmonious outcome. Other people will realize no harmonious outcome is possible and walk away. So relationship issues will rise to be addressed this month, especially if they've been brewing beneath the surface for a while. So I'll leave that with you, and I wish you a wonderful month. Now we are in the 8 personal year. You guys are in a year where it's really awesome to focus on your ability to manifest and create your reality, because you are in an 8 personal year with the 8 universal year of manifestation. Money, business and career may be at the forefront this year. It's a year to have a healthy relationship with money, to adopt an attitude of abundance, to really get an understanding of the intricate details of the law of attraction. You can do this by watching Abraham Hicks videos on YouTube. You can also watch Bob Proctor. He does some great videos when it comes to business success and wealth. These videos seem to be pretty good for those that are, really into having more money and being successful in business and career. And his videos are also very good for men who like to hear about the law of attraction but don't want to hear all the woo-woo side of it. Then you've got Mind Power by John Kehoe. You've got Dr. Joe Dispenza, who likes to talk about the scientific, intricate details of the manifestation process. You've got Wayne Dyer. You've got so many teachers out there. And one of my favorite books of all is Sandra Ann Taylor's book, Quantum Success, as well as another book that I love by Penny Pierce called Frequency. Definitely get your hands on those if you can. You guys are in a 7 personal month for August. You would have heard a lot about that in the introduction, so I suggest you go back and listen to it if you haven't already. It's about you spending time going within, a lot like your 7-year last year, where it's about creating stillness and space within your own life so that you can hear the voice of your higher self, your higher knowing, your inner knowing, your soul speaking to you as to the steps you need to take moving forward in your life, to be more intuitive, more in synchronicity with life itself, to be in the right place at the right time, to have a strong inner awareness of what you need, whether that's for your health, whether that's for the circumstances going on in your life and the decisions that need to be made. It's about creating that space and time alone and that quietness for the aha moments, the realizations to rise to the surface so that you can have this amazing aha moments. You can have these understandings and with this wisdom to help you moving forward, to create a better life for yourself, to be happier inside, to feel more at peace. So it's very important. Time in nature, focusing on your spiritual practices, your meditation, prayer, whatever it is you're into, breath work, all those things, even studying and learning. Great month for learning and studying any topic and spending quiet time or time in nature. I'll leave that with you and I'll move on now to personal year number 9. You guys are in a year where it is the last year of a 9-year cycle. And that 9-year is out with the old to make way for the new. It's a time of endings, completion, and transformation, where you go from one state of being to another. You're transmuting what you were into something that you can be. It's like the alchemist taking things from one state to another. And what is required in order to create a new, better you is fine-tuning yourself, tying up loose ends, forgiving, accepting, releasing feelings of regret, releasing need for revenge, releasing a need to know why certain things have happened. They just happened. It is what it is. Let's move forward now. Accept, let go, move on. To create the understanding of how things maybe work, the wisdom and knowledge that you may need to be able to accept. If you're not able to just move forward, you need those answers. Just know that sometimes just being able to accept what is without having an answer, because that's what can cause a lot of people illness, misery and misfortune in their life, is the need and the quest to know why something happened. Sometimes we will never know why something happened. And the knowing is not even the important part. The important or the most important part is the ability to simply accept whether you know the answer or not. And this is a really profound piece of information, because for many people, if you can accept why something happened without knowing and be able to release it and move forward, many people will be able to save their own lives. They will be able to heal and help their own health mental health as well as physical illness and sickness. If you can simply accept it is what it is, yes, it is misfortunate. It is unfair. Life is misfortune and unfair sometimes. But if you can accept and make peace and move forward, many people hearing this will actually save their own lives. They will save themselves from getting diseases and illnesses that are very difficult to live with and very painful. So this 9 years is about transformation, moving from the chrysalis to the butterfly into much higher vibration, into much more happy territory. Now you're in an 8 month, an 8 universal month. The 8 universal month ties in very nicely with the 8 universal year that we are all in for 2024. So for the month of August, you get a double dose of 8 energy, and 8 is the number of manifestation. Manifestation through the law of attraction, that we create what we give our attention to the most. Whatever we believe to be will be. Whatever we think about the most, we attract. Whatever we focus our attention on, we will create. Where energy goes, attention flows, we create. So this is really important that you get this and learn the intricate details behind the law of attraction and the manifestation process and the law of frequency, the law of manifestation. You are a creative being. You are creating anyway, by default, just simply by being a human being. You're an energetic being having a human experience. You are energy, you are frequency, and the universe will match the frequency that you are and send right back to you people, situations, and things that mirror the frequency that you are. So it's really important to create a high frequency within yourself, to create high frequency positive experiences. A really good book to read about all of this is by an author called Penny Pierce, and the book is called Frequency. Now there's another book out there called Frequency, but it's not by Penny Pierce. Don't get that one. You want the Penny Pierce one. Also, the book Quantum Success by Sandra Ann Taylor is an incredible book to get. That. Both those books will change your life. If there were only 2 books that I could recommend people have in their life to raise their vibration and create a better life for themselves, it's these 2 books. They're very easy to read. They're not that easy to get hold of in New Zealand, so you might end up having to order them from overseas. But they're worth it. They really are. They will change your life. If you read those books and you do what they say, you can create a better life for yourself. The 8 month that you're in can also have indications to do with finances, money, business, and career. So some people might have changes or things going on with work and their business. Other people have opportunity to have job changes, progress, changes at work, changes financially, the ability to attract more money, the ability to spend more money or lose money. It all depends on what else is in your vibration and what else is in your whole numerology chart, is how that 8 will show up for you when it comes to money, finances, and business and career and jobs and things, legal issues, all that sort of stuff. So have a positive mindset, create a mindset of abundance. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Have some positive affirmations. I am a money magnet. Money's attracted to me. I always get what I need. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I have everything I want and everything I need. Whatever it is, that's one path to take. So I wish you the very best and have a wonderful August, and I will be back with the forecast for September 2024 next month. Have a good one. Bye.